Hello, it's your girl Justine, also known as Just Sold Out, back here today with another unboxing. I know it's been a while since I've done an unboxing. I feel like there's been nothing interesting to me in the start of this new year. So we got something a little special. It's a little old, a little new. Today we are unboxing the Aimé Leon Dore collaboration with New Balance in the 550 silhouette. The sneaker released on June 20th, 2022. It's been almost about 9 months or so since I pre-ordered this shoe. You had to enter through a digital draw, and selected winners were able to receive a pair of sneakers sometime this year in Q1. I got these bad boys delivered on March 7th, 2023, so it was right on target with what they had initially shared. When pre-orders opened, there were 3 colorways to choose from: a brown, a green, and a purple. The 3 original colorways that launched this sneaker, the 550 silhouette alongside the Aimé Leon Dore New Balance collaboration, they were originally silver, navy, and green, so we did get a little bit of a different green color than what that OG colorway used to be. Let's take a look at the box. You have this beautiful retro-inspired shoebox. I mean, it just gives all these kind of retro vibes. You have the collaborative logos of both New Balance and ALD on the top lid. Side panels feature a 550 illustration alongside the collaboration logos again. For this size, I ended up getting a size 6. Technically, I am a 5.5, but I was looking at this shoe and it looked a bit more narrow than I would like. Recently, I've been half sizing up for things that have been a dab more narrow looking. I am normally a 7 woman's, and this box actually says that this is a 7.5 woman, so we'll have to see if these bad boys fit. Unfortunately, it looks like mine came with maybe some water damage of some sort, which is a little bit scary because I'm hoping that the sneakers were not affected and it was just the actual box that might have been damaged. All right, let's open this up. Got white tissue paper featuring both the New Balance logo and the ALD logo. Ooh, wow. Wow. I have to say, seeing these in person are a lot better than the pictures will ever do it justice. We did have 2 pairs of flat laces included, one in the brown color and then one in that off-white sail color. Let's take a deep dive into this sneaker. First off, let's just say that this is probably one of the most popular silhouettes that New Balance has. Ever since ALD came out with this collaboration, New Balance of course took it and made their own versions of this, their own colorways, and retooled it for a greater, wider release. Typically on collaborations though, you'll see a little bit higher premium of materials used. This silhouette has just been so popular. I think between the popularity and rise of ALD as a brand, as well as Teddy Santis going over and being their global creative director, finally just coming out with some good colorways, some good storytelling to go with the sneaker. I feel like it just made it very full circle. It just goes with so many outfits and looks. I feel like it looks good with skirts as well as pants. And in that sense, because this is a retro sneaker, this shoe has a lot of vintage kind of looks, vibes, its color, in addition to the footwear construction. Let's start from the foundation of the sole. You have an aged yellow sole, which I think goes perfectly with this sneaker since it is being pulled out of the bolt. You have New Balance branding on the lateral sides in both its New Balance form as well as their New Balance logo. Outsole is brown, features the color selected that you chose for your 550. Rubberized, a little stiff feeling, but honestly I think it's going to be pretty comfy. If you take a look at the back heel, you have a nice heel clip on the back that is rubberized, as well as a smooth leather overlay with that brown New Balance logo debossed. Stitches are also in that cream white color and just adds a nice little contrast against the leather. Above that smooth leather, you'll have a nice mesh heel as well as a mesh sock liner in that sail colorway. On both the medial and lateral sides of the shoe, you'll see perforated sidewalls. That New Balance N is in a beautiful brown cracked leather. Again, just loving that cracked leather against the aged yellow sole. Really giving those vintage vibes. Got some nice brown smooth leather overlays. I would say this smooth leather feels pretty good. I feel like there are more premium toolings available. It does feel a dab stiff, a little plasticky, but I would say it's absolutely nowhere near something you would see for a GR. I would say it's a high quality leather. I would not say it's a premium leather though. You also have the 550 painted on the side. Thought this was going to be embroidered, but no, it was painted. The tongue is made of nylon. It features a nice brown liner. The mesh tongue is in a nice yellow aged colorway, but it goes against very nicely against the cream shoelaces. A nice hit of contrast, and then you do see on the very, very bottom, underneath the tongue and underneath the shoelaces is a nice little hit of mesh. I imagine this gives a dab more breathability that is needed for the interior side of the shoe. Overall, the heel looks pretty plush. I mean, I don't think I'm going to have any issues wearing this bad boy down. Wow, and if you actually look very closely at this detailing, there is almost like a brown underlay that kind of outlines the little side panels, the little lines of the shoe. Really, really nice touch. I mean, because when you look at the shoe from different angles, you still see that little brown hit. Just absolutely love that very unique detail on the shoe. Okay, let's go ahead and try these guys on. Oh, wow. Okay, I think I did good by getting this in a size 6. I don't think a 5.5 would have been as comfortable, as roomy, as plush as the size 6. Generally in Nikes, I'm usually a 5.5. Sometimes I have to go 6. With New Balance, I also find that very similar, but I do tend to start with the size 6 and then think about going a smaller size. I thought that it would be better to err on the bigger side because this shoe is very, very narrow. If you have wide feet, I'm not entirely sure they would do it justice when you do a half size up. You might just end up getting a lot of toe room. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite colorway was out of the 3 that released: brown, green, or purple. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.